A restaurant requires a premises license like any other because you are selling and supplying alcohol on that premises. It's different to an extent because it depends on how you wish to run your restaurant. Are you purely a restaurant where people come in to eat and therefore the alcohol is ancillary to food? Or do you want to run a restaurant that, yes, over there you can eat food, but if you just want to come in and have a glass of wine, you can have a glass of wine on its own. The authorities are far keener for restaurants to adhere to alcohol is ancillary to food. So the prime function somebody's coming to that premises is to eat, not to drink. And once they finish eating, technically they may have a drink or so afterwards or finish the bottle of wine they've got and then they leave. And the other beauty of that is people sat in a restaurant or sat down. And you'll hear in many cases, certainly from the police, is we don't like vertical drinking. Vertical drinking just means you're stood up having a drink. And there's a very simple reason why they don't like vertical drinking and they prefer people to be sat down because it's harder to hit somebody when you're sat down. These differences in how a restaurant's run will manifest themselves in conditions. So it would be a condition on the license that says alcohol is ancillary to food. Alcohol may only be served when the person is taking a main table meal. So if you then allowed, if you ran that restaurant and you allowed somebody to come in and just a group of lads came in and they had 6 pints and just sat down and had a drink and left, you therefore are in breach of your license because you've got a rule that says this is how we must follow the rules because this is how they granted the license. As long as we did this, we would get a license. So if you breach that, you're in trouble.